We are going to the Summer Fun Show for the first time ever for us. We're super excited, and we're going to show you a little bit of the prep work behind going to a coin show, but as just a customer or just someone walking the floor. So one of my tips for getting ready for a coin show is to Google the website page for the coin show that you're going to. So for example, I'm going to use the fun show. Oops. Coin. Let's see if it comes up that way. And we'll type in summer too. First thing to come up here, Summer Fun Convention, Florida United Numizetists. So here we are on their website. Now, not every website is going to be this elaborate, but they will always have the information that you need to prepare for the show. They obviously have the show hours listed here on the left-hand side. They actually have future summer fun dates listed, which is pretty cool. Some of the more important things, I think, are going to be the dealer table directory, which we'll take a look at. The early bird badging, that's good too. And then the map of where we're going. So for early bird badging, if you're interested in shopping during dealer hours, you can fill out an early bird badge. Most shows have this as an option. It's usually for an extra fee. For example, for the Summer Fun Show, it is going to be $75. So it gives you more information as to what this would entail and where you can pay to get that badge. And then you would just pick that up at the table at registration when you go into the show. Another good page to look at here would be your dealer table directory. So we'll click on that. Let's just view it. This is really good for you to do before the show. You can see who's going and maybe highlight, if you want to print this out or screenshot it and highlight the tables that you want to stop at. It can be a little overwhelming walking into a show, so it can help to have kind of a little bit of a list of where you want to go and what you want to do. I always recommend checking out all the tables if you have time, but if there's specific people that you're interested in seeing, this is a great way to do that. So we're only in J's right now. The fun summer show looks like it's going to be packed full of really fun dealers. Oh my gosh, and there's a sheet too. Looks like they're still working on that one. All right, let's go back here. Again, the map, like I said, is going to be a good thing to look at, especially for ones in these bigger convention centers. Depending on what show it is, it's going to depend on the convention center, so they'll tell you which one it's going to be in. If we look up at top here for the 2025 Fun Convention Center, we're looking at the West Building. So let's make the map bigger. If they will let me. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're going to look at it here. We see our West Concourse. This is helpful if you're going to be traveling down and staying overnight, because if you're wanting to avoid renting a car, or if you want to just be close by, you can see there are hotels that are attached to the West Concourse. You have the Rosen, the Hyatt, and the Rosen Plaza. A lot of the hotels in the Orlando area will have shuttles. You could call the hotel and ask if they have a shuttle to the Orange County Convention Center for the shows. That can be very helpful. It doesn't look like it on the map, but it is a huge convention center. So if you accidentally park over by the North Concourse, you are going to have a long walk to get to the show. And that's a long way to walk with a backpack full of coins or a suitcase in the Florida heat. So This is why it's good to check the map before you go here. We have the West Concourse here, and we have the parking, and here's the toll booth. So it's good to check and see what the cost is going to be to park. Sometimes it's free, sometimes there's a charge for parking, but that's good to check out too. So like I said, checking out the page is going to give you a lot of information about things that will help you feel more prepared and know what you're walking into. There was another thing I saw in here, the browse floor plan. I thought this was nice too. So it's going to show you where all the tables are at. Now this is all just early prep stuff. Usually when you show up at the coin show, they'll have some sort of map that they'll give you to help you find the tables that you're looking for. But it's helpful if you already have your dealers highlighted. You can kind of see where they're going to be located. And with these bigger shows, it's helpful to just know where you're going, because it can be a little overwhelming walking into the show. So there's just a wealth of information on here, and I highly suggest checking out for any coin show you're going to. They will have information that will help you feel more prepared and make you feel more comfortable showing up with some of your most prized possessions. So these are going to be my tips for packing, and I'll do some of them just like this, and then I'm going to show you some of them on Amazon just because I feel like that'll be easier. So this is the part one of it. The first thing is obviously bring cash. Cash is king at coin shows, and if you have change, that's even better. Second would obviously be coins to sell. Now your best bet for selling coins is if you have slabbed coins, to bring those. And the reason being is then you are not arguing over what you think the grade is or how it's going to grade out or its authenticity. It's a lot easier and a lot more appealing to coin dealers to buy slabbed coins. Now this is always kind of a little bit of a matter of opinion, and just on our end and with the coin dealers that we deal with, obviously, slabbed coins are preferred. That doesn't mean you shouldn't bring raw coins. You're more than welcome to. It's just if you're looking for an easy trade, slabbed is the way to go. Really important is your list of coins to buy. Once you get there, there's a lot of coins. It can be overwhelming. Having a list can make it really, really easy because you can stay on track and know what you're looking for. It's almost like going to the grocery store when you get there and you get home and you realize, oh no, I forgot to get the milk while I was there. A lot easier to have a list. And you can just put that in your phone. You don't have to have like a paper list. You can put it somewhere where you'll always have it with you. Your driver's license or ID, this is important. There are some shows, such as the Baltimore show, where you'll need your driver's license to get in. Not every show requires it, but sometimes if you're going to be trading or selling a larger amount of coins, dealers will request your driver's license, and that has more to do with their state laws than it does with their trust of you or anything of that sort. Obviously, you want to bring your cell phone. That's to look up comps. The easiest way I feel like to look up comps, if you don't have any apps like Graysheet, which is something I would highly recommend getting. There is Graysheet available for subscription. They have, I think, 10 free searches that you can do. So if you want to go to the coin show and you want to just use your 10 free searches, I think you could do that by downloading the Graysheet app. It's going to just show you the retail prices. But if you subscribe as either just a collector or a dealer, depending on which category you fall into, there'll be a monthly fee attached, but then you'll have access to Graysheet. A way to look up coins for free on your phone, comps, would be like sold eBay. Now there's going to obviously be some variation there, but it gives you a really good, accurate price that the market is at on each coin. And again, you're going to want to check the solds, not the listed, because I can list 20-25 cent for $1 million today if I wanted to. Now that doesn't mean it's going to sell for $1 million, but I can do it. Now, all of this is great to have, right? But let's say you go to a lot of coin shows or you travel a lot just in general. This is something that, having 4 kids, I do because it is insane to pack for, counting myself, 5 people. Robert packs for himself, thank the Lord. Is to do a Google Drive list. So what I do is I just put everything that I need to bring along on a trip in my Google Drive list on a sheets. And that'll include clothing, toiletries, these coin related things. It'll just include everything. Then what I do before I'm gonna go on a trip is I go through and I highlight the things I need for that specific trip. So like sometimes I'll have a swimsuit on there, but if I'm not going somewhere that I need a swimsuit, I'm not gonna delete it off my list, I'm just not gonna highlight it. Then before every trip, I just print out that list and I'm good to go packing wise. I know I've got everything on there. If I happen to get to where I'm going and I realize I didn't pack something, I automatically put it on the list so it's there for the next trip. So if you do a lot of coin shows, this is a great way to do that as well. It makes packing a lot more simple. Now for part 2, we're gonna look at some things on Amazon. These are all things that you may already have at home, and I always, like I said, suggest that you use the things that you already have, because why spend more money when you could be spending them on coins? But we're gonna take a look just in case you are in need and it's something that you haven't thought of yet or don't have on your list. So let's take a look on Amazon, and then we'll go over some safety tips as well. So the first thing I recommend is a backpack. People will bring backpacks, suitcases, like roller bags, like side bags, just whatever you're comfortable with, feel free to bring. We always bring a backpack, and we honestly just got ours off of Amazon. It was nothing fancy. They have a lot of different options to choose from where you can have the anti-theft features built into the backpack, so you can feel a little more secure about your coins. Some of them have room for laptops or charging ports. Just find something that you feel fits your needs. If you want to go super fancy, of course, you can look off of Amazon and look for some more name brand options. That's totally available too. Another thing you're going to need is a loop. We recommend a jeweler's loop. And again, you don't have to do anything fancy with this. There's a tendency for people to forget their loops at tables or just in general, so it's good to have it on your lanyard if you have your lanyard along. Otherwise, you might want to bring 2 just in case you have a tendency of misplacing stuff. They do have lights usually on the table, so it's not necessary that you have a light on the loop, but it wouldn't hurt to have that as well. And again, like I said, you don't need to do anything super fancy. If you'd like to, obviously, they make much fancier ones off of Amazon that you can go and look for. And if you're looking to invest in a piece that's a little bit more higher quality. Last thing we're going to look for on Amazon is a portable charger or a power bank. You can just bring your phone charger if you want. I have seen plenty of people just plug their charger into the outlet and be camped out by the outlet for a little while it charges. But a charging port allows you to keep moving and not have to spend your time sitting next to the wall, usually by the bathrooms. So there's plenty of these available online too. You can find one that fits your phone. You just charge it before you go, and they're compact and easy to use.
Whether you're driving or flying to the coin show, it's important to keep in mind that you are potentially bringing cash or valuables along with you in your travels, and you want to mitigate and minimize the potential risks that are associated with doing so by just keeping in mind and keeping smart about your surroundings and who you're talking to and what you're talking about until you get into the coin show floor booth, where you again want to keep those things in mind as well. But it is helpful to keep a few things in mind. When I'm traveling to the coin shows, I like to travel with a partner or travel with someone else. That way you can kind of watch each other's backs a little bit. If you're flying to the coin show, you can ask for a private screening room at TSA, and that will help minimize the amount of people viewing and really just knowing what you're carrying around. You're trying to blend in and be as conspicuous as possible, which would also mean if you're traveling home after the coin show, maybe you've sold your coins, bought some coins, done some trades, but most likely a lot of people are leaving with bags of some sort. You're going to want to travel in the straightest route home possible. That means the least amount of stops. Anything you can do to minimize is great. Potential threats or risks, and also at the same time there are insurance options available and other things you can do. like not wearing your ID outside the coin show or advertising, hey, I'm carrying coins with me. And just be safe out there, guys. We want to see you on the next one.
My final tip is going to be about selling your coins. What you're going to want to do is go to the coin show with a price in mind that you want for each coin that you're selling. And once you get there, you'll probably want to talk with a few different dealers just to kind of see what they're offering. But if you come across a dealer that offers a price that's within the range that you're looking at, take it. You might feel like you're losing out, like you could get more money from another dealer, maybe another $5 or another $10. And there's a part of us that when we're selling something, we want to get top dollar for it. So it helps to go in with the price that you're looking for. That way you can be happy with the price you're selling it for, and you're not spending your whole coin show trying to sell your coins. You're spending part of it selling your coins, part of it buying coins, and part of it just enjoying the show in general. That would be our final tip for you. We hope you have a great time at the next coin show that you go to. We hope to see you there. If you see us there, please come and say hi to us. We love meeting you guys. It's so fun. And I like seeing the collections that you guys are building while you're at the show. We'll see you later. Bye.